And I'm gonna invite up some more of my kin, some of which you all know, but in case you don't, we got Larry, we got JJ, we got Blaze. When I was growing up in church, the most full-throated I ever got, because they didn't let me wear a mustard-colored suit to church, was when I got to sing This Little Light of Mine. Any of you? Did you sing it full voice? If not, in the faith tradition that you were raised in, but if you went to a protest or a time where everyone was singing loud enough, you weren't afraid someone would hear you. That song speaks to me today as I think about the ways that my life has been lifted up or at other times diminished. I was in a church where we didn't have a minister able to say ontology, or to full-throatedly welcome everyone and call them beloved children of God, ferocious and fearless. And I also live in a world where politicians want to get elected, and sometimes instead of lifting people up, they try to tear people down or make laws that diminish. And sometimes it feels like the hate towards someone who is embodied differently is so big that it would be better to not go to the bathroom in public than to risk it. My light gets little, y'all. In the same way that at one point my voice cracked. As I went through puberty out of sync with my peers, it's hard enough at the same time as everyone else, you guys. And what helped me hold it together was people who taught me that in my body, I can hold both joy and grief at the same time. I don't know who those people were for you in your life. Maybe it was strong mamas, but in my trans wisdom, it was people both alive and dead, two-spirit ancestors, folk like Honey Mahogany and Aria Saeed, Janetta Johnson, Felisa Flames, Tamara Ching, Louise Durkin, Tita Aida, Wendy Kohler, Cecilia Chung, and that's just our transcestors from the Tenderloin. These people who lift us up and relight our flame are who we need to hold on to as we take some time to remember those who were violently taken out of our world. But we're not going to do it the traumatic way where we tell you every detail of what happened in their worst moment, but where we celebrate the ways they let their light shine and the people they were.
Kendra Andrews, a Black woman, was the founder of a nonprofit. London Price, a Black woman, was described by her aunt saying she'll give you the shirt off her back. Lisa Love, a Black woman, was described as a friend, as funny, smart, beautiful, and a breath of fresh air to this world. Dominique Dupree, a Black gender nonconforming person from Indiana, operated companies. Annie Johnson, a Black woman, was from Washington, D.C. Sherilyn Marjorie, a Latina immigrant, was known as being the best drag performer in Tijuana. China Long, a Black woman, was a dance choreographer who lived in Wisconsin. Luis Angel Diaz Castro, a Puerto Rican man who worked at the Department of Education. Yoko was a talented non-binary artist and DJ.
Good morning, everyone. Thomas Tom Robertson, a Black gender nonconforming person, worked at the IHOP in Indiana. Devani J. Ray Johnson, a Black woman who was an artist, born in Oklahoma. Camden Ryder, a white man, was 8 months pregnant and never able to hold their child. Jacob Williamson was 18 and worked at a local Waffle House. Chanel Perez Ortiz, a Puerto Rican woman, was a cosmetologist. Aisha Davis, a Black woman, was full of joy and devoted to her faith. Banco Brown, a Black San Franciscan, is remembered as being brilliant and as someone who made everybody laugh. Coco Dadal, a Black woman, starred in the award-winning documentary Kokomo City. And Ashley Burton, a Black woman, was a courageous fighter. Thank you.
Tasia Woodland was a Black woman who was protected of those she loved. Tortusa was an indigenous queer and non-binary environmental activist. Chase Asante Henderson, a black woman, was a bubbly spirit. Maria Jose Riviera, a Latina immigrant, was lively, funny, and dynamic. Unique Banks, a Latina woman, lived in Chicago. And Casey Johnson, a white woman who was from North Carolina.
Jasmine Star Mack was a black woman who loved to sing gospel songs and was an excellent actor. Zashi Imatuwato, a black woman who immigrated from Rwanda and lived in Kentucky. These lives should spark gender fabulousness within us and remind us to live as an act of revolution. Let your light shine, y'all, and help ours shine bright too.